What's a beach? You don't you don't know what a beach is? Like sand, ocean. No idea. Um, let me see. When I was younger, I got like private school because I'm also like a royal. Just not from Clover. Anyways, um, you see, I was never really taught well. Um, like they would teach me decently, but then when I was captured, they didn't really teach me anything else. But given I was also six, so I knew like a little bit. But after that, um, yeah. Oh, you poor thing. Noel then would grab Asta by the face. You poor thing, and just put his head like at her shoulder and hug him and say, "You'll love it. You'll love it." And then in her head, she would say, "Haha, eat it, Nebra. I got a hug." And then cut over to Nebra Silva. She would be just sneezing. Oh, it must be Asta. um, Hi, it's me. We anime randomly. I'm here to bring you part of what if Asta had light and dark magic. Yay! Um, if I'm more quiet than usual. Oh God, I'm almost out of water. It is mostly because I've already recorded the day. I hope these videos go up. I swear to God, if they do not, I'm gonna be so pissed. Um, I'm doing a thing today since last week's episode did not go up. I'm recording three parts today. 4 to 6, 4, and I'm on five. They're all like relatively long arcs. Oh God. So now that you know what I'm doing and why my voice might just not work anymore, you know why. Yeah. Anyways, hi, me, we anime. You already probably know that. I just want to say a couple things after that. I'm on socials, as you all know. We anime. Um, and we anime real as of X, right? Okay, cool. Um, let's see. I'll be adding all of the what if Asta had light and dark magic to the playlist once all three of these videos go up, like uploaded, or at least most of them, like two. I'll be adding the rest of the videos to there, okay, on my thing, on my channel. And if you have any what if ideas, please put them down below. I'll put them on the list. Um, I will warn you if it is something I do not know, give it time. I will do it eventually once I either watch the anime or the anime. I just said it weird. I either watch the anime or whatever it may be. Right. Um, or play the game or watch someone play the game because unlike a lot of people, I'm not the best video game player. I play a lot of Pokemon and Minecraft and Marvel Rivals. I play different types of games like everyone does. And it takes time for me actually to get back into a game. Like right now, I'm taking a break from Marvel Rivals. Um, as right now. Jesus, because that's what I do. I take breaks from games and like I'll eventually get back to them, but it does take a while. But I will still get back to them eventually. Okay. Anyways, let me get a drink of water and then we can officially get into this part. We'll warn you, it will already be a time skip, because my voice will not be able to handle doing everything. Okay? Please understand. We're gonna go straight under the into the seabed temple, like them talking to old man and the people who say what a lot. Okay, cool. Wait, no, it's oh yeah. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There would just be one guy just that would constantly follow them up the stairs, just going, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah," just all the time. Asta, who is already like multiple flights, not multiple flights, just quite far ahead of the main group of the Black Bulls, being the like rest of the Black Bulls, he wouldn't hear this because he's just singing to himself. Under the sea, just you and me. I hope we can find this treasure so deep. Oh, you and me, under the sea, falling in love, oh, quietly. Oh, oh, hold your hands around my neck as color as we dive together down into the sea. Just you and me. Control me like a boat. Control me like you want. Under the sea, it's just you and me. By ourselves so desperately in love. Control me like you want. Do whatever you want. I'll be here trying to find a treasure that we call love. Rate that song 1 over 10 off the zone. Okay, 1 through 10. Rate it. Under the sea, I hope we can see the next life together forever through thin or thick. I hope we'll be together through the trees, through the water, through the air. I don't care where you are, I'll be right there. I'll find you under the sea. I'll find you even with you, not with me. I don't know, that last part was a little bit choppy. But yeah, he would just be standing there at the top by this point, just singing to himself, looking at the door as everyone else would eventually make it, and he would just be sitting there singing his song. Under the sea, it's just you and me. I hope we'll find the love we seek. Oh, you and me, looking at the bottom of the ocean, looking for sunken treasure. Oh, I hope we'll find it together. Oh, you and me, falling in love under the sea. And now we'll finally see when it's just you and me. And on beds all alone, wondering what we'll get. Oh, oh, you and me, loving each other so desperately. It's just you and me, under the sea, looking for the love we seek. And we'll see under the sea if we'll find it, or we won't. Who knows? No. I they'd all kind of just be shocked. So are we gonna go in? As they would all walk past him, slightly annoyed, Fenrir would look at him like angry, like, so you got good looks, a good voice, good everything, you're a relatively nice guy. Ah! He'd be slightly angry. In canon, Asta would have a good singing voice. Me, I don't know if I do or not. So you decide. 1 through 10 stars, fishes. I don't know, man. You and me under the sea. Oh, it's just you and me. Looking for the love we seek. When it's just you and me, we'll see if we can find the treasure under the sea. It's just you and me, looking under the deep blue sea. In our beds, after we're done, looking at each other like, are you dumb? She would say, are you dumb? Let's go ahead and go again. And then I go ahead, start singing in the deep blue sea. Looking for the love we seek when it's just you and me. Under the deep blue sea. Looking for the treasure we seek. Na 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 na. As she wrapped her hands around my neck and she said, how can we do this again and again and again? I love the way you look. Oh, I love the way you look. And I would reply, do whatever you want to me. As we are under the sea, looking for the love we see. Our love is a treasure I wanna keep looking for under the deep blue sea. Oh, it's just you and me. I hope you know I'll keep on looking with you as long as you love me. I don't know why I wanted to continue it, but I did. But yeah, that's definitely going to go with a compilation of out of context, out of context, things that We Anime has said. Compilation. But yeah, either way, going in to the the temple, eventually meeting the old man who would run the show here, right? They would play the game, right? Where the people of the Black Bulls, minus Captain Yami, would all fight the people of the Seabed Temple. And so they would be transported throughout the play area, playground of sorts, and it would begin. Also, would just walk around singing his song, you and me, under the deep blue sea, looking for the love we see. Oh, it's just you and me. Eventually, him being confronted by the clam-headed uh, person first, Asta would say, why are you a clam? Why are you singing? Why are you a clam? Why are you singing? Why are you a clam? Why were you singing? Why are you a clam? Why were you singing? Because, because they'd say that at the same time over and over again. Like, why are you your own thing? Okay. Like, why are you a clam? Why are you singing? And then because would both just get blurted out at the same time. Okay. And they'd both kind of just stand there silently. But for Asta would say, well, I want to win again. I want to win the game to get the magic stone. So, sorry. What? Light magic. Shining holy fist. And then kind of like Knuckle Duster from My Hero Academia, well, My Hero Vigilantes. Him just blasting forward uh, in his stance, his right hand reeled back, while his left would be forward, left leg a little bit forward, body like main torso turned, right leg back more, and then boom, straight into the chest. Him being sent away, and then yeah, him being knocked out from that. Asta would be going back to singing his song while everyone else doing their canon things. Asta would just keep on walking forward. You and me under the deep blue sea, looking for the treasure we seek, and it's just you and me. Na 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 na. He would just continue to sing his song, right? I hope we find the treasure we find soon enough, because our love is flying higher than ever before. As you twist the sword into my heart, I lay there thinking about our love. As you hold your hands around my neck and you say, let's go again. One more time, my friend. Oh, how I love you so. I love you so. I wanna keep on going. Wanna keep on going. Right. Was that thunder? No. Something must happen. Things must be getting dropped or something. That would be quite loud. Either way, they would, well, Asta would keep on going through the cavern. Not really cavern, but you get my point. He would just continue going through, eventually fighting Kirito over and over, just continuing, basically just fighting, just over and over. Asta would create his Shining Holy Mace, right? And they would fight sword versus mace, kind of like Wimbu and Flame Frags, just them fighting. I'm joking. Uh, Kirito is not as good as Flame. Flame would destroy Kirito. If you don't know who Flame Frags or Wimbu are, they are Minecraft YouTubers who are quite famous for being very well adept in Minecraft PvP combat, both having their own separate styles within the Unstable universe, which they both record on, and multiple different other Minecraft servers, right? They're both quite well known in the Minecraft like YouTube community. So I recommend you. I fully recommend you go watch them. I fully recommend it. Okay. When I don't want to. I don't want to spoil it if you don't know. If you don't watch them. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. In Wimbu's most recent video, there is a fight with like four different people. Yeah, four. And the fight is very much similar to the four-way deadlock in JJK season 3 in the Sendai colony. It is so similar, okay? With Big Rushi, I only call him Big Rushi because I was listening to Dripstick, Big Rushi, his song, the Yuta diss, right? Recently, I think it was actually last night. Um, I was looking at that with Oro, um, Ryu, Ishigori, Ori, and Yuta. I will never get Alex Lee hate. I swear, I don't get it. There should be no hate on that man. Bro did amazing as Ryu. I don't care what anybody says. This is also my opinion. Everyone can have their own opinions. That's how freedom of speech works. But I'm gonna quit talking. Either way, you get my point. I'm gonna get back into the video. So Asta and Kirito would Kiyoto, I think that's actually how you say his name. They would just continue fighting over and over and over, trying multiple different things to get their edge on their opponent, but it wouldn't happen. Right? These two, I would say, even though Asta would have the edge in strength, they're pretty similar in like weapon fighting skills. Now, if Asta would just go playing out full power, bring out like this underworld secret, get him once, then yeah, and just bringing out combo spells and union magic and whatever else he knows. Well, not union magic. He would have to have someone else for that. But combo spells and multiple different ways of him fighting, he would most definitely win. But as of right now, them two just clashing their weapons would be on equal footing, right? But also, they would then feel the massive mana presence of a new fighter, and then they would both start running. Oscar would be a little bit more hesitant because he would recognize it, right? So he would just slow it down, just in his head singing the song he made up, right? You and me under the deep blue sea, wondering when we'll go on our open road. Na 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 na. More lyrics on the na na na. But I'm not thinking of the song right now. But if y'all want me to make that song into a song, I will. I'll post it. Might as well. Uh, if y'all want the song to be an actual song, let me know in the comics. Not comics. I've been reading a lot of Lobo comics. Sorry, the main man. But yeah, you get my point. If you want it to be a song, let me know down in the comments. I keep on saying comics. It's comments. Comments. Yeah, those. Let me know down there. And yeah, we'll see about it. Either way, they would continue on through the like game board like thing that they're in. They'd continue and continue, right? And yeah, eventually make it to the open area where they would see Veto. Z ha ha ha. They're not. He's not Blackbeard. He would say his monologue about how Luck and Magna would be they're strong, right? He would give them credit where credit's due. Like they're strong, but not strong enough. Right? It would be that type of deal. And after saying that, Kirito and Asta would go onto the attack, attacking on the offense. Offense is the greatest defense or something. I learned that from Ash Ketchum in the Pokemon X and Y anime. Offense is a great defense. Yeah, I learned that from Ash. Nothing else. I will tell you that straight to your face. That's even though so many parts of media and fiction will say that. I learned that from Ash Ketchum, the greatest. I still don't get the a billion lions versus one of each Pokemon. The Pokemon's gonna win. They got two gods on their side, multiple actually. The god of like time and space, just plain out god, and then Bidoof, which is also a god. And then they got so many just just Rayquaza. They got so many legendaries. Tell you, tell you, the billion lions are screwed. I don't care how many lions there are or their stupid tactics that they will do. I don't lion catapult, the lion ladder. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Unless you want to make cyborg lions. Unless you're making cyborg lions, that's not gonna work, my man. God. Oh, God. Anyways, these two would start fighting Veto for a while. I'm not going to go into great detail because my voice will not be able to handle it. And I would like to save some of my voice for next part, for the video after this. Or I may just record these two. Maybe. I don't know yet. And maybe on another day within this week, I will record part six. I do not know. My voice hurts. But I'm going to tough it through. I'm going to tough it out. Okay. Either way, they would continue on throughout this fight, doing their best, but getting hit hard no matter what they would do. Him not Veto not going down, but they would still fight. Eventually, is it Makoto? I swear that's her name. Makoto and Noelle, Songbird and Noelle would arrive. I think it's Makoto. I don't remember. But these two would arrive. Watching these two fight a seemingly losing battle. would shock them. Because them knowing how strong their friends are, well, Noel knowing how strong Asta is and how Songbird would know how strong Kirito is, it would be shocking that these two would be on the losing end. And Asta would do all these weird, unexpected, um, like fighting styles that he would just like unorthodox like ways of fighting, like bouncing off of like Kirito and like spin kicking and then landing, well, spin kicking Veto, it not landing and just him just legit bringing down the hammer. It would be blocked, and then Asta using this, not hammer, mace, him using this momentum and bounce, well, not bounce, but he would just press up on it and just get launched higher to bring down the mace even harder, whatever it may be. He would be an unorthodox fighter. Okay, that's the main style that he does. But either way, him doing that and Kirito, the way he flows through fighting with his twin blades and his dance magic, even though they would still very much injure Veto like quite a bit, cutting him, slicing him, whatever it may be. Well, cutting and slicing would be the same thing. Bruising or whatever, some type of an attack. They would injure him, right? Not to a degree of him leaving, though. Right? But still, he would be there, still, laughing, right? Just laughing. You two think you're gonna defeat me? Yeah, right. Right? They would still try their best at this way of fighting. Right? Just trying their best, not backing down. It then would take Asta getting slashed across the chest with a massive bear claw will spell from Veto. It would reveal just, well, his entire like upper chest in three different parts, right? Across the upper, like actual, like both pecs, um, higher stomach, like rib cage, and then stomach area, like deep cuts, but not deep enough on the stomach to where entrails would fall out. Just a lot of blood. Okay. But after that, him just being swatted away and just the wet smack of him falling face first into the stone would be sickening. Kirito would be angry. Instead of the flowing state that he was in, anger would control him. And that's what would lead him to have one of the worst injuries of his life. His leg from the knee down would be cut off fully. And then Veto would be hit by a song magic spell, and then he would attack her, taking out her vocal cords. Noelle would go on her epic speech of, "You hurt my friends, I'm gonna do something to you." And something she would do. Water creation magic, sea dragon's roar, would be yelled out by the young Silva family member. The spell would fly at Veto and take an arm off of him, and then he would proceed to grow it back. After he would go, "I'm gonna open up my third eye, bing bada boom, I'm healing now." And then who got that he died on that we died by that. Him just speaking gibberish at this moment and sending off the mythical beast magic spell at Noel, who would be standing there trying to use the sea dragon's roar again. But yeah, it wouldn't work. In front of Noel, in a blink of an eye, Asta would appear. To her, taking the blow himself, she would stand there, tears ready to fly. But in reality, his spell Black Hollow would be absorbing it. And then he would say, "Dark trap magic, Black Mirror." This and Black Hollow would absorb this spell, containing it fully. And then, as Asta would say, "Hey, did you really think you took me down that easy? You're an idiot if you think so." He'd fire Veta's spell right back at him. Just sending it back flying at Veto. Veto would move as it would just go out of the hole that it created. There you go. Mythical beast of magic. Just another bear claw, but in a purplish energy, translucent purple, like manner. Would just he would start attacking Asta. Asta would dodge. Um, right, continuing their fight that they once had. Asta would say, "Dark creation magic, underworld secret." He would be in the air this at this moment as he would, from above him, a bident, a two-pronged trident would drop down into his hand. "Well, how about let's see if you like this." He would go up to like throw it, and he would throw it at Veto, who would dodge, but then as it would miss mid-air, Asta would catch it and then again, and then spinning around to the butt of it Actually, no, he'd probably just go full on, just hitting it just straight through the back, not reaching out the front side, but this would be like the lower back around the spine. And so Asta would say, "How about that?" As he would just, as Veto would just turn around and try to swipe at him. Veto would say, "Damn you, human." As dark, like, tendrils would just start to wrap around his entire body, tie him down in one place. Let's see if you survive this. Light magic, shrine of the constellations. A string of lights would light up the air of the sky above them, as it then would rain down beams of light over his opponent. Just over and over. Beams of light would hit Veto. Even though he would heal from this, him he wouldn't be able to out like heal it enough. So as the dust would billow, Asta just the spell would end, as Asta would say, "There, finally." As the other black bulls would arrive and said, "We came as fast as we could. There's more." Someone would say that. I don't know who. There's more like I the Midnight Sun members out there, right? Whatever, whatever. They would help fight. They were already. I'm gonna say that they already were help fighting after Asta like shot the spell back. Well, Vanessa and Fennel were, and then eventually Ghost, Charming, and Gray appeared, right? So yeah, there we go. You think I'm done? Not even close. I'll take you all down with me. Yeah, I don't think so. Crashing down below, from above to below. That's how that works. Y'all, right? Just crashing down, boom, landing, a booming landing, he would say. You're not taking everybody out. I'll make sure of that. As his aura would just explode off of him, the screen would go purple and black, and like it does in canon, as his blade would be covered in a black cloak, as he would say, something about despair, something. Oh no, he would say, "We got no time to despair." Something like that. He would say whatever he says in canon, as he then would say, "Dark magic, dark cloaked dimension." Is it dimensional slash or dimension slash? I think it's just dimension slash. Dark magic, dark cloak, dimension slash. Right, you get my point. Yeah, they would defeat Veto as they do in canon. Yeah, that's they get the magic stone clearly. Okay, but that's where I'm gonna end it here for today. Um, I truly hope you all enjoyed. I'm sorry about my voice, but I already recorded part 4. And I don't think I'll be able to record part 6. My voice sucks right now. It really hurts to talk. Like I can feel it. I can like taste iron in my throat. So I'm not gonna record the part 6 um, today. I shall record it another day. Um, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening. Hope to see you all next time. Roll the dice. Roll the dice. And yeah, bye bye.